Come on, Restream. Come on, Restream, where you at? It's telling me they're both offline. But I did get a notification on Twitch. What the hell is going on, Restream? Come on, man, wake up. Jeez. Hey, Shinobi. I'm surprised that you're here because Restream's having some issues. It says that Twitch and YouTube are both offline. And it's also in a perpetual state of bloating, doing God knows what. Oh, Rhett! Alrighty, well, clearly we're on both services because you guys are here. So, check it out, guys. So first off, I have 2 monitors now. I got a new Gigabyte monitor the other week. So now I got chat over here, and I have whatever the hell I want over here. This is the Hatsuma costume, red muffler, in Blender. Because of CH Zong 316. I have no idea. This guy right here, CH Zong 316, on Zentax, excuse me. He says that he's working on a script for Black and Sigma, and he got Black done. Said it took him a while, but he got Black done. And there it is. Ninja of the Future. Red muffler. Ninja pajamas. What's this? Does this work? All personnel are required to wear a mask at all times. Anyway, so he's working on Sigma. He noticed some similarities between Sigma and Sigma Plus on Vita. Let me know if the music is too loud I got going on back here. I can turn it down. Maybe I'll turn it down to 10. So, if the music's too loud, let me know. And if I'm too loud, let me know. So yeah, CH Zong 316 wrote a script that will pull everything from a Ninja Gaiden Black AFS. Everything. You don't have to do anything else. You just load the AFS. You don't have to use AFS Explorer. You don't have to use any other tools. And now I can import it all in Blender. And I can just... I can do what I want. So when it comes to like making media and thumbnails and wallpaper... Oh, and he's posable too. Yeah, let me do this. Yeah, you can rig him. Because it spits out the armature and the mesh. So there's like barely any work for me. You know, you just do a couple things to join the mesh, join the armature to the mesh, and you got it. So we're still in pose mode. What we need to do, though, we need to disconnect some of these objects. So as you can see here, this object right here has 3 different parts: the gauntlets and the belt. So I can't edit the belt, without also editing the gauntlets. I can't move the belt without moving the gauntlets. So we're going to go down here. We're going to disconnect the objects. And now we got what looks like a problem. So we're just going to make something new. And since we pasted the texture from earlier, excuse me, we can put it back in here. And I think what I just did, yeah, I just brought it back. Shit! I think what I gotta do, edit mode, select all, mesh, separate by, not material. It's already separated by material. So, those parts. Alright, so now, everything is sort of divvied up a little bit further. So now the gauntlet is now, you got the forearm, you got the elbow. So now you got even more objects you have to deal with. Rad, yes. If it can be determined how to swap out the models in the Master Collection, then yeah. Because right now, that can be done for RE, apparently pretty easily. As long as you have a TMC or an FBX, whatever, from, I guess anywhere else. If you can import something into Blender or Maya and export it as a TMC, there's a couple scripts, there's some black magic you have to figure out. But that was one of the first things that anybody did, was of course for Razor's Edge, but it was to take like Dead or Alive models and import them in for Ryu and for the girls. That was done within like the first freaking week or the first 10 days. And me and a few others in my Discord are like, I don't care about Razor's Edge. Of course, it's the easiest one, I guess, to mess around with because it's newer. But, yeah, we don't care about that. We care about the other ones. So, if it can be determined how we can take a model in Blender, export it as an FBX, and there is a script for Sigma 2 and Razor's Edge, like I was saying, where you can take an FBX and shove it into a TMC to replace the in-game model. Now, if we could do that for Sigma, even then though, it begs the question, if I were to save this as an FBX, could I take this and put it in Razor's Edge? I don't know. There'd probably be issues, just because the armature in Razor's Edge is much more complex. There's a ton more nodes and a ton more pivot points for Razor's Edge models than there are in Sigma. But that's the goal, man, is to put this in Sigma. I think that would be legit. I think it would make JTB very happy. I think that would push him over the edge to getting this on PC. He would not be able to resist. But this is just bonkers, is what it is. The dude, I don't know if I recognize his name from the forums. But the dude did it. When you make something metal, when you tell it it's metal, it gets freaking dark. This is just crazy though. Like, he fucking did it. No idea how happy this makes me. And this works on everything. Every AFS. Oh, see, this one's linked to the scarf. That's dumb. So I'd have to disconnect this. Damn it. Mesh, separate, loose parts. Because it's already separated by materials. So thankfully that stayed together. Excuse me. My son caught... God damn it. My son caught RSV last week. And it just kind of ripped through the house. So, I'm still recovering. It just sounds like a cold for me, but it fucking sucks, man. I hate being sick. Put that over here. So yeah, this was just to show, like, oh, motherfucker. It's just to show, like, how fucking awesome this is. Yeah, I'll take that off. And we'll... There. So yeah, Red Muffler and Master Collection, I really want to do that. I wanna. That's the goal. And I hope we can get there. What it depends on, though, or who, it depends on, I guess, Tian Musha, or however you pronounce his name. He's a Chinese modder, and he's got a lot of stuff that he demonstrates on Bilibili, or Bilibili or something. I think it's like Chinese YouTube or some shit. It's very strange. He was in the Discord for a minute, and then he bounced out. But he was the one writing some of these .bat files. Got a lot of goofy shit on here, but what was the last one? Yeah, DOA tool. No, that's not what I was looking for. Maybe this one. Yeah, this import DDS, FBX to TMC, and then TMC to FBX. So you should be able to take a TMC, which is like the model, and if you rename the textures to the same number as the model, maybe I can demonstrate. So we've got this over here. So please drag and drop TMC file. All right. So what we got over here, a bunch of TMCs. We'll take this one, and it's corresponding TMCL. Shit. Okay, so we have this TMC to FBX for 2 sigma. We're gonna take the TMC, drop it in here, convert it to FBX, and it says that it parsed it. Now, I'm not too sure what I grabbed, because it just says Ryu left eye, Ryu right eye. I don't know what I grabbed. Excuse me. So we're gonna find out. Oh. That's strange. Oops. Okay, cool. So it's throwback. Okay, so under the armature, all the meshes are parented to the armature. So I guess that's why it wasn't listed separately. Yeah, bone count 106. Bone name, Ryu chest. Interesting. But let's go ahead and hide that. So this is DOA throwback from Sigma 2. Theoretically, if we could figure out how to do the opposite of this for Sigma 1, well, we could put throwback into Sigma 1. Oh yeah. Speaking of which, so let's demonstrate. We went to Zentax, y'all, and he has right here NGB KMD 0.51. It's Python script. Restream is still doing its bullshit. I'm curious, am I still live? Restream is still acting silly. So it's a Python script. We're gonna go to scripting. This is Blender 2.9 something something something. Open. And we get presented with this. We're looking for the script. And there it is in all of its glory. no idea how he figured this out. Hey, Tony. Aw. Aren't you sweet? So now that we have the script here, we're going to run it by pressing the play button. What we get for the next prompt is to select our AFS. So, Ryu G, I want to say is Hatsuma. I want to say Ryu F is Roback. Let me look in my NG hack folder. That's not the one I was looking for. There it is. We're looking for Ryu costumes. DOA Ryu. Oh, it's D. What's really cool about this script is that it maps the UVs. At least it tries to. So, we're looking at this and we're like, what is this? So, the AFS, when you run the script, like I said, it's going to import the entire AFS, all of its contents. I'll show you guys common.afs. All the weapons, all the chests, the gondola from chapter 2, everything that doesn't really fit in another AFS, it's all in common. There's like 300 fucking objects in common. But it's going to import all that. So in the Ryu D AFS, you have the high poly cutscene model, and you have the low poly gameplay model. And you can really tell if you're playing as Legendary Black Falcon, because the straps on low poly, they're baked into the texture of the suit. Whereas on high poly, they're actually separate. And you can edit them separately. And if I remember, this much talking is fucking hurting my voice. Where is... I want to say that the R underscore is the high poly. We're going to find out. So we'll just select everything under this container. Move it over. And spot the difference. What do we got over here? Oh, there it is. All right, so there it is. So this is Ryu D. Yeah. So, oh, I love this damn song. Hey, Ike. So we're going to take Ryu D and flush it down the toilet. Now we are left with the high poly model, the cutscene model. Now you're probably also noticing, well, he's fiendified. This is actually what happens when you play NGB on emulator. For whatever strange reason, he'll start the game and he'll be fiendified. So however the emulator reads the AFS, it's doing the exact same thing as this script that 316 wrote. And, I mean, Godfather, what's up, man? Well, I got a doctor's appointment in an hour, but I wanted to get on here real quick because I didn't want to keep this to myself anymore, you know? I've been playing around with these models for a couple days now. I just thought I'd just share what we got. So what we got here, we have a few alpha layers. It's easier to see going to shading. And I'm trying to find it somewhere. Here we go. So, we have the arm, and then we have this craggly vein alpha texture that's laid on top of it. Yeah, you should. Excuse me. I was watching, I think, JTB's stream the other day, and you were talking about the Guilty NG Plus mod, and I was just like, oh, is that what we're going to call it? Neat! I like it. Has a ring to it, it really does. So we just, uh-oh. Oh, shit. Go back. Yeah, undo. So... Yeah, I guess. Thank you. And, with Cheat Engine, thanks to Fiend Busa, I mean, you don't have to get to the first save point anymore. Now, when you're at the chapter screen for Chapter 1, you can open up those same hex tables and put in the same codes. So, if you want to do a true wooden sword run, or I saw what else you wrote, if you want to do a true Gleaming Blade only run, you could give yourself the level 3 Dragon Sword right before the first encounter. Carry it all the way through. Or a total, like, UF run, which would be broken. But before the first battle even starts, you could do that. If I had more time, I would totally do that. That would be fun. If it would be accepted, that would be a lot of fun. And that was why I was... My old strat was nulling out the karma, was because if I was going to tell somebody, hey, you can start with all the weapons, you just have to be at the first save statue, kind of like when you reload the Hurricane packs. You can't start a new Hurricane pack game. Well, you're kind of picking up from somebody else, so the least I could do is zero out your karma, so that everything going forward was you. But now, don't have to do that anymore. Just use Cheat Engine. So what's going on here? We need to figure out what we got. So his eyes are back there. His eyes are hidden underneath his fiend eyes, but for some strange reason, the fiend eyes are like mapped there. So there's alpha right here. Does anything change if I change the different ways of alphas? Subtle. It's very subtle. So that's weird. I wonder if that would give anybody that's working on XEMU any insight. Like, this script is doing the exact same thing the emulator is doing. Don't know why. And I'm trying to remember, because I did this the other day. We're going to... Shit. Ah! We don't want to do that. I did this the other day, damn it. I thought I had it figured out. But if we could get somebody to write, and that somebody's probably going to be TN Musha. Just because he's the one that's been doing everything else. But I don't want that to be metallic. But if he can do it, that would be pretty freaking sweet. Kenneth Hill, going through the locked info door on Chapter 1. Scan the chapter entirely. That's a possibility now. Yeah, so what I did with that was I just edited the collision info on that door so you could pass right through it. That was really all I did. How would I find that, though? Because I did that by just finding the Yasik, that's the name of that chapter, in the files. I was just finding that door and just swapping its collision data with another door. And then you just skip the entire first chapter. Can't do that on the OXM demo. You try doing that, it's going to lock up the demo. It's going to freeze it up. But, yeah. I don't know how you'd be able to do that in Cheat Engine. That'd be cool. That'd be cool if I could figure that out. Maybe emulators just swapping red with green or blue, correct somewhere. So I have no idea how to fix it. Yeah, I don't know if anybody knows. It's just a goofy thing. But like, I'm not getting that on here though, because like, isn't Ryu supposed to have green eyes when he's fiendified or cursed or whatever? He doesn't have them here. That's nowhere to be found. It's some sort of mask. It's some sort of like texture with an alpha layer, and it's just applied over it. I have no idea how the game does it. It just does. So what we're going to do, we're going to get off of this. We're going to go back to run script. Alright, so we still have it open. We're going to import a level. Or no. We're going to do common. I told you guys I was going to pull up common and show you that monstrosity. Give it a minute. Bam. Which file should I download to be able to try the NG Plus mod in the future? So make sure I do the right one. Okay. Let's zoom out. Let's zoom out first. Oh my god. We got some shit. Like everything. Look at everything over here. Look at all these objects. Jesus. Alright, so in the Discord, if you wanted to... Oh, I'm going off the page down here. My chat's going off the page. There should be... Well, at one time I had save files put up there that you could import over, but they were like glitched out. Like hero mode would activate on your way back, starting chapter 2. I had no idea why. And since I fixed it, I don't know if I put a new one up yet. But if you wanted to do like true New Game Plus, you're gonna need Cheat Engine, and you just kind of have to do that yourself, I guess. I could try to find the common hex code to save a table that people can share, because when I was doing it on Master Ninja, everything I was editing was like over here, but then when I did it normal mode, everything was like over here. It was very strange. The table I had saved on one difficulty didn't work on another difficulty, which didn't make any sense to me. Yeah, I'll just have to figure out a better way. Like, I'll just have to figure out what people want, I guess. If the cheat engine way is just the better way instead of the first save statue way, well then I might just say to hell with the save statue and just push on, if you want to do New Game Plus, you need to download Cheat Engine. And if there's demand for the other method, I guess we could explore that too. But it was Praggy D. I gave him a shout out on that last video. He went and like brute forced every hex code. He went through every hex code possible, and he found everything. Like me, I have my fair share of notes. You know, here's some notes from when I was doing that shit. Here's some notes from when I was going through, because I still had notes from PlayStation 3. The codes on there that worked. But then he went through, he just went above and beyond, because I wasn't even thinking that far ahead. Like, you give yourself the oxygen tank, the Book of Eons, all this shit. I didn't even get that far. I was just looking at weapons. Speaking of, we have common.afs, and there is a lot of shit. Some of this stuff I have... Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Give yourself everything. Slippy Tippy 27, thank you for joining. Thank you for following. You picked an interesting time. So what we have here, I have no idea. I have not a clue. GLIDR. Save statue, no cheat engine should be way speedrunners like more. Yeah, I guess so, because I could just save and share a .dat, the data file, which is what I tried doing initially, and then the weird hero mode glitch was what threw me off, so I scrubbed that from my Discord. So what I could do, and I mean, I could do a little bit more, or I could put that in the hands of the runner. I could create a save for each difficulty, or I could just create a save on normal, and then be like, hey, if you want to change difficulty, you can, just go into the hex. But I don't know if that's what did it. I don't know if that is what caused the hero mode glitch. It was going in and changing the 0-1 of normal to 0-4 very hard. Or not very hard, Master Ninja. I don't know if that's what was doing it. I don't know what these fucking things are. But that might be the way to... Fuck! Whoops. It's a wireframe. That might be the way to go. I don't know. On a PC, there's no DRM. Oh, yeah. None at all. We just... I mean... all sorts of files just going back and forth. There's absolutely no limit to that shit. It's fucking crazy. Alright, so we got the magic barriers here. We have more of the same. I recognize these from like the pyramid. Oh! Oh! Slippy is that guy? Okay. That's awesome. I first watched that video, I just went, oh. Okay. You just, bam, and you're done. That was amazing. That was an amazing find. I don't know what compelled you to do that, to find that. After all these years... still finding new shit. I don't know how that's possible. So yeah, here's the gondola from chapter 2. There's the elevator that everybody should be familiar with. Yeah, I totally saw that. That's freaking awesome. Well, I was happy to have you, Slippy, but that's pretty cool. Hey, cool dude. You didn't miss much. I'm just going through showing off this new script that was put out on Zentax for opening and importing Ninja Gaiden Black models, including Red Muffler. So right now, I can play around with it, pose it, rig it, make art with it. And I think it might make doing Ninja Gaiden hack stuff a little easier, because then I could play with a texture and see immediately what it does, as opposed to loading up the game and taking a guess. Like, I might have a screenshot. Let me show you. Where's my Gamoff pictures? Oh, yes. You might have seen this. This is when I was trying to figure out what texture did what for Gamoff. I literally went all Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat. Look at this. And he's got green soles on red-brown shoes. He's got a purple coat with red sleeves. I went to town with obnoxious colors so I could just like cross-reference, like, okay, I'm on the purple one. Where's the purple one? Okay, it's either the coat or it's the outside of his collar. I don't have to worry about that anymore. This shit. It came out pretty well, but this will make labbing, to borrow the speedrunners vernacular, a lot easier. Let's see here. Probably love XEMU. Basically, have a virtual emulated Xbox hard drive. You can FTP stuff. Yeah. Oh, they would. They would. And I mean, I have two modded Xboxes. One soft modded, one hard modded with a chip. And I've tried getting XEMU to work. I got NGO4 working once, and that was it. I think I got NGB to load up once, and that was it. I have no idea what's wrong with my configuration, but XEMU just does not want to work for me. Talk with JTB about it. That's cool. I'm not going anywhere. Plenty of time. But yeah, I figured, you know, it looks like JTB's kind of getting back into the swing of things. And he and Big Al have been collabing for a long time. So they gotta do what they gotta do. Alright, let's get through some of these. So here's Muromasa's statue. That's in common. Here's like some warp textures. That's what they're called. Very interesting shit. I don't know if that's essence. I haven't found it anywhere else, so I guess it would make sense if it was in common, but it's not called essence. It's not really called anything conspicuous like that. I think it's called warp. It's like under the same container. There it is. Yeah. It's under warp 01 with what might be blue. I don't know. But it's in the same package as some of these textures. And this. So maybe this could be from the portals. Like, I don't remember like the Tyron portal. I don't remember it being this color. But maybe it's when fiends flash in. I'm not sure. But from far away, it just kind of it looks like it could be essence. I don't know. Some more effects here, maybe like attack effects, like Gleaming Blade stuff. What's up, High Noon? Is level editor possible? It's a good question. Let's open up another blender. Another blender window here. I got another 10, 15 minutes before I gotta get to my appointment. So you guys can see everything. Let's go. I mean, I'm just seeing this one. Tower. Oh, tower is the tower to the Emperor. Tyron A. Cat. Bop is the moat. Let's do rail. Let's see what rail 12. Sweet. This might take a second. It's a little on the big side. There we go. Does this look familiar? Now, when it comes to level editing, I mean, this is the entire rail _12 AFS. So, we could click on this, right? What am I looking at? What is this? All these bars, that's just this. Now there's some other stuff affiliated. Like what we have here, like this is like an object. So there's the AFS, and this could be a KMD. But this entire object, their textures are listed right here. So, let me open this up actually. So what it does, if we go to Explore here, it opens up Ninja Gaiden Black XPR. And I think it's called that because all my AFSs are in Ninja Gaiden Black. But it opens up an XPR folder. So let's find Rail 12. Okay. It just breaks out all the XPR textures. Well, I mean, they're all DDS'd, which is great. So this makes, like, you don't have to use Grid Explorer really anymore either. Because this is how I would get those. I would open up the AFS, find the KMD, remove the KMD header until it was an XPR, and then open it up in Grid Explorer and then export it as a DDS. I don't gotta do that no more. Looked like I hiccuped there for a second. Make sure I'm still good. Restream has no idea what the hell it's doing. I mean, if I'm still online, I'm still online. That's cool. But, yeah, these are all the textures laid out. Now, which one is which? Because all of these are linked. Link material to object or the object's data. So I guess they're all linked to data. Because I link them to object, well, whatever I was looking at, I just kind of removed it from this little collection here. But, like, okay, this might be kind of easy. these lights right here. It's probably that one right there. How would we import it back into black? Well, into black, I mean, I think that could be done easily. If I were to make any changes to this, I mean, I could adjust I can mess with the textures and then push it to this. I think I'd be able to see whatever I was doing in real time. And then I would just do what I was doing anyway when I would import textures for Ninja Gaiden Hack. I would just use Grid Explorer. Because I don't know if anything you do here... What the hell? What? I gotta put a Lambo there? I mean... I don't know. So, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I can view the shit. I can mess with the textures. Is there a way to take out this train and put something else in here? I don't know. That is a damn good question. And I just don't know. So that's what you were asking. That is a better question. This is... I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Oh, this is Ultramare. This is Italian band. I can't pronounce it. Il Giardino degli Specchi. Ultramare. Here, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. So if you can figure this out, that's what the song is. I listen to post rock, so all my stuff is really obscure, just from all over the damn place. Now NPCs, cool dude, not cool dude. High Noon, do you mean like enemies? Because yeah, absolutely. Huh. The doors aren't here. The symbols are here. It's weird. Yeah, can we? I don't know. I really don't know. This is where those enemies come from. There ain't shit in here, from what I can tell. Nope. Yeah, could we replace this? I don't know. It would have to take somebody... Tool and Deftones, so like progressive metal. Tool's good. I never really cared for that last album though. But Deftones' last album was real good. Ohms was real good. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we could do with this. So the game... This script is extracting the KMDs. I don't think... I mean, I could probably ask him and just be like, is there a way to reverse the flow where you extract from the AFS all the models and everything and then put it back in? So, yes... for example, when it comes to changing collision, for example, the door that you have to open, it's already opened. Yeah, I'm kidding. The door that is between you and Fire Wheels. I took the collision data from the door to Mariah's Inner Sanctum and overwrote the collision data for the other door, so you could just walk right through it, get Fire Wheels, hop on the gondola, and skip all of Chapter 1. That is as deep as I've gotten when it comes to doing that shit. Oh, you're good. I probably won't be here when you get back, Godfather, because I gotta head out here in about 10 minutes. But yeah, I can hit the dude up. I mean, I offered him my chastity. very bottom of this, I was like, you beautiful son of a bitch, this is amazing. Take my money, take my body, take my chastity. Hey, Cabs. So I could ask him, be like, hey, is there a way you could reverse this flow so that we could make changes to the KMDs here and put that in the game? Yeah, it's all pretty crazy. When it comes to the collision, let me move this out of the way. I need an example. Did you got hack? Do I have Yasik? Yeah, Yasik dump. Let's go to KMD. He's working on Sigma 1. He said that he was working on a script for Black and Sigma. He wanted them both to be done before the MC came out, and Black just took a lot longer than he anticipated. When it comes to 2, I like to think that'd be next. Oh shit, no, I'm just goofing around, man. I appreciate the kind words, though. Just goofing around, having fun, trying to stay sane. Coming up on my year mark since I started terminal leave. Coming up on a year mark since I retired. So I've been trying to keep myself busy, not dwell, but I have a full-time that keeps me busy, I guess, so maybe I needed a new hobby. I found it. Alright, I'm trying to remember the keyword that I would find. I know I sound like shit, because I feel like shit. Let's see. Okay, here it is. Slippy. Hit model. This was it. So I would take some of these lines here from the hit model of this object, and I would overwrite this with the hit model data of another object. I've only tried that on these doorways, and the skull key door in Tyron, and the military gate. Like, I can walk through the military gate in chapter 4 and go all the way through the tunnel, open the door, and there's just a fucking void there. Just nothing there. But if you don't move forward and fall into the void, you can skirt around outside of the map. So it works on those sorts of textures, those sorts of objects. I've tried playing around with collision data of enemies and like Ryu, because I wanted to like make Ryu unhittable, so I could look at the edits I made in Ninja Gaiden Hack, and I couldn't figure that one out. But this is... Well, of course I want to become famous! Of course! Why wouldn't I want to become famous? Anyway. Let's see what we can do about that. But this is what I've done for like doorways and such, and it works. So just find hit model. I don't know what it means. If you're smarter than me when it comes to how this shit reads, maybe you'll see something. I don't know. I might ask, what's his name? Fucking, CH Zong 316. Maybe I'll ask him. Be like, what does this shit mean? Man, my internet is just not happy. I must be doing too much. Too much. Yeah, it's different. It truly is different. Let's see. Oh, fan. Cool. Okay, I can just do that right here. Sweet. Yeah, it is interesting. What would we be able to do to make model imports? I don't know. I really don't know. I could ask him. I could DM him. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's how it works. Like, I was just fucking around. And somehow I made it to where the doors didn't have the proper collision data. I don't know. But yeah, I'm curious, like, what all he knows. Because if he's not aware of Tian and some of the shit he wrote, it might benefit him. I don't know. Like, look at all this shit. Like, the dais is in here. All these barrels and effects. Corpses. They're all in here. And Blender is so silly. Like, its default value for specular is, I want to say 0.5. So everything has, like, this goofy kind of sheen to it. Oh, there's the UF. It'd be something, man. But because of this tool, we have all this shit. And for me, just because I like making thumbnails and wallpapers and shit, this is something I've been waiting a long time for. And I noticed the other day that there's 2 different Dark Dragon blades. One's a little longer than the other, and you got the crazy beefy handle over here, and then this long ass one over here. Yeah, okay. I mean, I couldn't get Ninja Ripper working, so maybe that's why I'm so happy with it. But I'm sure that more can be done with this. So yeah, I'll ask him. Be like, hey, is there a way you can reverse what you did so that you could import shit? But yeah, this is fun for me. This is, well. Plus, I mean, to have this, I mean, do you know how Fiend, do you know, oh shit, I have to bounce here in a minute. I mean, Fiend, do you know how they did the TMC the FBX to TMC for Razor's Edge? I mean, could you take this, save this as an FBX, and would it work if you imported it in Razor's Edge or Sigma 2? Because there isn't one for Sigma 1 yet. So I don't know. If we could make this playable in the Master Collection on any of the games, I think that'd be legit. And if that's all there is to it, is just importing this, saving it as an FBX. Yeah, okay. I challenge you to do that for me. And just write down what are probably only the 3 steps to doing it. Because just off the top of my head, I'm thinking you have to save it as an FBX. And then use the tool to import and overwrite another TMC. I'm guessing that's what you do, but I don't think I've ever had that shit cooperate for me. Just like Ninja Ripper doesn't cooperate for me. So, I don't know. But I'll save this as an FBX. And, okay. I'll give you whatever you need, bro. Do you want it? Is A posed okay? Or do you need me to take it back to T pose? Let's see here. I don't even know how I'd view weight painting. Because I was just surprised, like, being able to map the armature to it so easily. Like, to be able to do that made me very happy. T-pose. Alright. So, what we could do here... I can't go back too far. Alright, we'll just start over. And it was G. And I want to say we want to get rid of the non-underscored. Yes. There he is. So that works for you. I can export this as an FBX and send it your way. Extract Rachel model, mess with. I looked at her. I did that. I'll just leave all this the same. Oh, you don't have Razor's Edge. Well, I don't really blame you. There's something that separates each object to a point on the grid. Like each object, like this shit. I don't know. I need to hit him up anyway, just to see if he could write the reverse of this. If there's a way that we can open up KMDs, can we shove shit back into them? I don't think there's... Yeah, there isn't anything I added, so... I don't know. But... this is really cool. I think this is really cool. Everything that's in black is now open for business. Maybe one more. Guess there's Rachel. Yeah, it's her. So, black Rachel. Yeah, this CH Zong 316. He posted this on June 9th. I don't know when he made edits. But this has been out for almost 2 fucking months. I'm just now hearing about it. What? What the fuck? Damn it. Somebody wrote, I hope you can make one for Sigma. I plan to do it, but it may take more time than the NGB script. 15 evenings, since I still have something else to finish. So it took him a little while to make this one, but I can ask him. I can ask him what he thinks. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. This is real cool. Anyway, I have a doctor's appointment to go to. And I have how much time to get there? I have no bars. How? I have 60 minutes to get there, so I should probably leave now. Anyway, I wanted to also say real quick, apologies, I guess, for not really streaming much lately. I know I put out that hex editing video the other day. But yeah, I think NGB Rachel's good. But I had a class all week last week, so I was a little busy with that. I was actually at work consistently for the first time this year, and I've just been sick. And my kid's birthday is this weekend, so shit's been kind of crazy lately. But I am also trying to find something to do. Like, I have not felt compelled to play anything here lately. I did play a little Otogi last night, but I don't know, I might be just in some sort of strange mental trough. Because I'm just trying to remember, like, I had so many different things on my list for NG Hack. Like, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, and now I don't have a clear path forward anymore. So... being able to do this might, hey Papaya, doing this has sort of, I don't know if it's lit that fire, but if I wanted to go back to my Ninja Gaiden hack stuff and clean it up a little bit, I probably could. Just because, well, now I have that capability. Now I can actually see shit, like see what I'm doing. Let me find one more thing. I think I showed this once already. Yeah. So, if I want to fix my Deadpool skin, Well, now I can make fine-tuned adjustments. I can get it just right instead of screwing around in Photoshop, pushing it to the Xbox, and then hoping for the best. So now I can, maybe now I can really get to work. I don't know. I mean, I put out Ninja Gaiden Hack 0.1. Where's 1.0? Yes. What could be better than this? I mean, have it all. Got it all. Now I have NGB. I get NG04 too. I don't think there's anything in NG04 it's not in NGB. But I could. And, you know, NG2 and Razor's Edge. I got it all. I'm a light side Jedi. I will use my powers for good. Anyway, y'all. Yeah, I gotta go. I appreciate y'all stopping by. I will, I'm still in the Discord, but I'll try to. Whenever I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll be able to actually like post stuff on YouTube so that the rest of you guys can actually like see what's going on. And that will come. That will come one of these days. There's been a lot of growth so far this year. I'm looking forward to hopefully hitting 1,000 by the end of the year. So we'll see. But anyway, thanks again everybody for coming by. I appreciate your time. And I'll see you later. Everybody, I will see you later. I will do what I can. Slippy, you too, man. You found that crazy one-hit KO on the Emperor. That's, like I said, we're still finding out new shit about this old-ass game. That's just crazy to me. Yeah, we'll keep pushing. I'm gonna go get me a drink, wet my whistle, and I gotta hit the road. Before I sign off, you know what we always say around here. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. I'm gonna find the button. Go outside.